My name is Micah Medlin. I was born January 22nd, 2003 in Houston, Texas. I have two of the best parents I could ever ask for. My dad, who's been working at Chick-fil-A for 33 years and counting now. And my mom has been in the ministry since I can remember. Growing up, it's always fun. I've always been a slow learner. I don't really progress as fast as most people. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to comprehend certain things. At first I did not want to move here, not at all. I didn't believe that we were actually moving until the for sale sign went into the end of the driveway, and I remember I just shut down. I wouldn't talk to nobody unless I had to. And once we did move in, I just isolated myself. I wouldn't come out of my room. And that's really when my addiction really just started going deep, because I was in my room. I was depressed. I was mad that, I thought I was living the perfect life where we were. I had almost anything I could ever dream of. I had a little dirt bike. I had, we had 2.9 acres. I could roam around. We had a creek. We had a horse. My sister still has the horse. We had chickens. We had goats. We even had turkeys at some point. We even had a duck. So, it was cool. The lifestyle was great. So then we moved here in this subdivision where you can't have any of those things. My addiction just kept getting worse and worse because I was by myself. I depended on my addiction, which was porn. I depended on that for so long. And then finally, when my mom was like, come out and join us, I didn't want to, but then I was like, I should start participating in family activities. And I ended up, coming out, doing things, but only for a little bit. I was in my room playing my guitar, and God dropped me to my knees, and He called me to be a worship pastor. I had plans to go to Southern Nazarene University in Bethany, Oklahoma, to get my worship arts degree. I had everything lined out. I had my classes lined out. I had just gotten the email stating who my roommate was. I'd gotten the dorm I wanted. I was going to be with my brother and sister. I thought this was going to be great. I could start a new life. I was already living like 4 or 5 different lives. People over here knew me as Edward. People over here knew me as Micah. Some people knew me as Ed. Some people knew me as, Big M. I was living these different lives, and I was thinking, I could go here to, SNU, SNU, and have a different life over here. But in reality, I was just living one big lie. And my mom and dad sat me down and was like, hey, you had this issue. I didn't realize how bad I actually had it. I thought I was living good, but I was spending all my money. I lost jobs because I wanted to watch it so bad. And they're like, you need help. And, they said, do you want help? And I said, yes. We had known about the Dream Center for a while, because when my mom first came here, she wanted to know about, the recovery centers in the area, because with her ministry, if anyone needed any help, they would go to my mom, and my mom could give them the help that they needed. I've volunteered here before. I had never thought I would ever be in this program, because I never thought, I never thought I had a life-controlling issue until, they set me down and was like, you have a life-controlling issue. It just seemed weird as a pastor's kid, a PK, to come into a program like this, Usually people think pastor's kids are, a wonder child. They're supposed to, follow every rule and not make mistakes. Well, let me let you know a little secret. We all make mistakes, even pastor's kids. We sometimes fall off the deep end. Not all of them, but some of us do. And I was walking back to the dorm. It was pouring down rain. And I remember God threw me to my knees and says, do you believe in me? And I said, yes. He goes, do you trust me? I said, yes. He goes, then why haven't you forgiven yourself, and why haven't you accepted my forgiveness? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, you said you will follow me, but yet you haven't accepted my forgiveness. And right then and there, I repented and I said, I'm sorry. And I accepted His forgiveness, and instantaneously I could forgive myself. Now thinking about porn of any kind, disturbs me. It almost makes me want to puke everywhere. It's not a thought I want to have. I mean, do temptations come around? Every now and then, but not like they used to, where it was every day. After I graduate, I'm feeling excited about graduating. I can hardly believe, I'm at this point 19 weeks away from graduating. And, I remember when I first got here, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, 52 weeks? That seems like forever. But, I mean, it's just a year. And a year can fly by. Every day when I wake up and every day before I lay down, I just thank Him for everything that He's done in my life and my family's life.